Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of Crash Course, a hockey podcast here at Rudy's on Joe Battle in El Paso, Texas, with our area director, Mr. Barajas. How are you, sir?
Doing great. Thank you for having me on.
You know, it's been obviously Rudy's is obviously one of my favorite barbecues. You know, it really, really is. And I can't believe I'm back here again today because my wife and I were just at Rudy's last night for your Tuesday special.
Oh yeah, the Tuesday 2-for-1. You get 2 lean sandwiches for the price of 1, so it's a great deal.
And you know, like it's and it was we were at the one on Yarborough, Yarborough location, and it was busy, man.
Oh yeah,
it was really, really busy in there. I would assume people are going in there for the deals, but there's so many items to choose from, so much good food, and the smell of it is awesome.
Oh yeah, there's definitely it's definitely picked up some steam since we've rolled it out, and you know, it's just a great deal, and everyone's kind of looking for a deal, you know, right now. So we just kind of, it was a thing that we were kind of going to do for a temporary time, and now we just like, it's become so popular.
You're going to piss some people off.
We're going to make some people very angry if we take it out. So we were like, we got to keep it. So we're keeping it. And you know,
like I'm not normally a brisket guy. Like I'm just not, but man, the lean brisket, you know, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
really, really good.
Yeah, it's good. You throw a little bit of pickles, onions, or whatever you like on there, a little bit of sauce or whatever, you know, and it's, I mean, you can't beat it, you know, for, you know, $8.99, you're getting 2 sandwiches, and I mean, you could literally walk out of there eating for $15.
Oh, 100%.
You know, for 2 people.
Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, it's
like,
hard to do.
The amount that you guys give, and like I come frequently, right? Mm-hmm. Like especially with the Tuesday special, like you can make 2 sandwiches out of it.
Yeah, we actually have. Yeah, we actually have a lot of people that'll make, you know, almost 4. You know, like they'll take some meat out and they'll make 4. You know, we serve a 1/3 pound of meat on each of our sandwiches. You know, so you know, it's quite. Some people that's too much. You know, some people like just a 1/4 pound. You know, or a little less, and so with that they make an extra sandwich or whatever. You know,
I know I certainly do.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest hidden gem on the Rudy's menu is actually the green chili stew.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of people don't know that it exists. And I finally learned about it, and it's incredible.
I had that last night.
That is a hidden gem that a lot of people, I guess they're intimidated to try it. I don't know what it is, but once they try it, they're like, man, this is good. You know, it's really good. You know, you got brisket, potatoes, carrots, you know, a little bit of ham base in there, and just a concoction of a really good, and especially when it starts to get cold and stuff like that, there's nothing like getting a little pint of green chili stew and just turning it up, and those fresh hatched green chilies, man.
Yeah, there's a little kick in there.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because certain times of the year they're hotter than others. So sometimes I can't eat it because it's too hot, you know. And I'm getting old and indigestion and, you know, all that stuff. So I'm like, I gotta take it easy on it, just maybe a few bites of it, and it's good.
There's definitely a kick to it.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. And that, and then the breakfast burritos.
Burritos.
Breakfast burritos are unreal.
And it's honestly a good thing that there's not a Rudy's close to where I live, because I would stop every morning for the burritos, because I used to ride. Well, I still ride Harleys, but the one on the West Side location, we'd always meet there, and that would be our roundup when we'd go in for the burritos and take off going to Old Mesilla. But that was our stop, man. Breakfast burritos you can't miss.
What's going to happen to the one on the west side with the freeway expansion?
Well, eventually that one's going to close down. So unfortunately, it got condemned by TxDOT. So it's a sad deal. It's been there.
That's a shitty thing.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how they can just come in and tell you got to move, and you got to move. You know, we were fighting tooth and nail with them. You know, and hopefully prolonging it as long as we can. But we can't, you know, make them not shut us down. They have that authority. So
well, you know what? With the length that they're taking to build that expansion, you probably got another 15 years to go.
Yeah, that Texas road construction, it takes a while.
Get your stuff together, people. You know what I mean?
It takes a while, but
and what, you know, since we're talking about TxDOT, I'll kind of go off on a little rant here. But like with going into Juarez, with them, you know, there used to be 5 ways to go in, right? 5 different things. Now there's 3, I think. What a flipping mess.
Yeah, that whole area. I mean, I avoid I-10 at all costs going that way to the west side. I usually take the loop. You know, just because it put a little dent in our sales. You know, as far as people can't get in and out. I mean, it's just not. If you miss the exit, like it's going to take you 20 minutes to loop her back around. You know, so I mean, it's unfortunate. Such a great store. As a lot of, we have so many regulars over there, and hopefully we're able to find something. We just haven't everything on I-10 just getting bought up, so quickly, and we just haven't found nothing that attractive that to where we would want to purchase yet. So hopefully,
is that the plan? Those two.
Hopefully, we would like to, but if it's got to be the right
Sure.
spot.
Yeah.
Is that a requirement for it to be off of a major highway?
We don't require, like, I oversee 5 stores. So I have 3 in El Paso, I have Laredo, Texas, and Del Rio, Texas. So like our store in Laredo and Del Rio are off the main highway. Like, we're not in Laredo, we're off of McPherson, which is just a busy, like, it's like Red Road, Mesa, whatever you want to call it here, but it's busy as can be, and it's crazy because it's not off I-10. Right. It's not off, nothing. I-10 is nuts there. It's nothing but 18-wheelers and, it's crazy when I fly into San Antonio and drive there, and I make that little triangle and, so it's pretty wild. But yeah, like, it's not a necessity, so if we found the right building, you know what I mean, inside, like an old restaurant that closed down, or a right plot that, on a busy, say, like a Mesa, or, even Red Road, Art Craft is getting crazy busy, so if we found the right spot over there, we would definitely consider that as well.
Good to know. Good to know, because it's only Rudy's on the west side. So.
Yeah. So hopefully we're able to find something and able to get another one over there. I know we have a big customer base over there, and they're already kind of upset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can't find a better barbecue place for the price. You really can't.
Yeah.
And where do you guys get your beef from?
So we get our beef from we ordered through a company called U.S. Foods, so main food provider.
Okay, yeah.
So we actually have people that shop our meat for us, and so they'll go price it out. They'll say, we're going to buy X amount of cases of brisket, whatever, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean. So we have buyers that do that for us, and they bring it into those warehouses, and then they ship it to us.
What is your guys' most popular? What is your guys' favorite dish here?
I mean, you can't go wrong with the brisket or the jalapeno sausage. I
Yeah.
mean, you just can't go wrong. It's classic, but it's
Well, you're a big
so
sausage
good.
guy anyway,
Big
aren't you?
sausage guy. Huge sausage guy.
Spicier the
I
better.
gotta remember, I'm talking to some hockey guys here. I know how the hockey guys talk.
I didn't say anything wrong.
Yeah. No.
But everybody went that way, including you.
Yeah. But no. It's kind of funny is because my favorite is our turkey. I think our smoked turkey is really good, and I think a lot of people will associate it with Thanksgiving turkey, but it's not your normal Thanksgiving turkey. This is 100%, turkey breast. We put our little shenanigans on it and smoke it, and it, man, it's just, I haven't, not biased, but I mean, I've had, brisket that's, I'm from Austin area, grew up around there, so had some good barbecue in my days, and but the turkey, I just haven't found anything to match like what we serve, as far as
good.
turkey.
It's moist too.
Yeah, I would completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not dry. Everywhere else that I've ever been with turkey or chicken, even both are, it's not too smoky. It's moist. It's it's not dry in your mouth. It's done really well.
Yes.
Mikey, what's your favorite?
So my go-to when I come is I always do a loaded baked potato with brisket. So butter, cheese, and then just I don't know, what is like a third of a pound of meat that you end up putting in the baked potato, a brisket of the lean brisket?
Yeah, it's about a quarter pound. About a quarter pound of meat in the baked potato. Yeah, so our smoked baked, it's a 1 pound potato. It's a massive potato, and they stuff it with butter, sour cream, cheese, whatever you want. If you want double butter, double sour cream, double cheese, you can get that as well. And it's just some of those things I look at them going off the line. I'm like, man, I think probably weighs almost 3 pounds, But it's a massive. It's very popular. Yeah, very popular.
First bite's about 2,500 calories too.
It's definitely not the healthiest thing on the menu, but man, it's good. It's good. It's all right to have it every once in a while. Yeah.
I guess mine would be sausage too. I like the sausage.
Shocker.
Yeah. And
Shocker, yeah.
we have I don't know if you guys have tried we have our new jalapeno cheddar sausage. I don't know if you guys have tried that.
No.
Yeah, so we'll have to get you guys some here in a little bit when they start bringing the meat. We're gonna get you guys to taste a little bit of everything that we have to offer here. So
Looking forward to that for sure. So I know when we first came in Mikey was telling us a story about back in the day when Mikey was a player. And, you guys have been a partner of ours for I don't know how many years. And it's been great. So I know, Mikey, you wanted to share a story
Yeah, I mean,
from back. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
it's back from when I played. We're going back at least since 2007, 2008. You
Yep.
guys have been partners with the Rhinos, and you guys used to be on the Zamboni and everything. And so when I was playing, it was my first year with the team. I was probably 16, 17 years old. I was still in high school, which has relevance to the story, and it got me out of a lot. And you guys actually employed one of our players as well. And I'll skip the details, but basically, said player was being a bad boy at the store. He was misbehaving, and it's something that we don't tolerate in our organization, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a respect factor that has to be met. And so usually, like the way our old coach used to be, he's the owner of the team. It used to be practice at 7 a.m., but he would wander on the ice maybe like 7:05, 7:07, something like that, right? So you knew you always had this little grace period.
Yep.
Well, again, I was young on the team, so I'll never forget. I'm at the visitor locker room on the other side. I wasn't even getting dressed in the team room because there wasn't enough spots. Me and like 2 other kids. And all of a sudden, right at 7 a.m., you just hear the whistle blowing.
Yeah.
And like everyone's skating, and we were like, oh shit, like we
Yeah.
gotta get our stuff on.
Yeah.
So we're hustling. We try to sneak on the other side, like he's already all pissed off. And so what this kid did, it pissed off the coach enough. And so then we had a bag skate, which a bag skate is basically there's no pucks, and you're just getting skated, just lines over and over again. And I mean, he was creative. Like he was very creative with his bag skates. I'll give him that. So it's like you're sprinting, and then there's all this snow on the ice, and then he'll throw a puck out there.
Yeah.
And then he'll make you carry the puck all through all the snow, and if you mishandle it, everybody starts all over again for whatever you're doing. You're doing gator crawls, sit-ups, up and down the ice, and I had never experienced anything like this before. I mean, the Rudy's bag skate for that age group, it was legendary.
So you're telling that story, and I remember it clear as day because So
Come on.
so I remember it clear as day because I was the one who had to tell Corey, and all I know is I got on the phone with Corey, told him what happened, and I was like, hey, because I just out of respect, like we would hire some of the kids just for they would work 1 day a week, 2 days a week, whatever they could, and we worked with their schedule. And just, I remember Corey's like, he was like, hey, what's up, Vic? Da da da, like all happy. And I told him what happened. He was like, I'll take care of it. Click, and just hung up. And I was like, oh shoot, like I didn't mean it like to get. I was like, I just wanted you to know why this kid wasn't working for us anymore, And I heard the kid came the next day after so he came in. He was like, hey, I'll work for free, like whatever you need. What do you need me to do to make up? I apologize. And he was like, no, coach had us. He's like, wore us out. And I was talking to, I think it was his brother that was helping him out at the
Dave.
time. Yeah, Dave. Yeah. And so he was like, man, dude. He was like, it was bad. He was like, it was bad. It was really bad. And I was like, I felt bad, because I was like, I knew he was a young kid, and that wasn't my intent. I was just letting him know, like, this is why this kid's not employed with us anymore, So yeah. So
That is
anyways,
funny.
but
That's
I
awesome.
remember that clear as day because I remember Corey's tone just changed, like, I'll take care of it. And he just hung up the phone, and he was like, I think it actually happened the next day is when he took care of it. So,
That is
yeah.
so funny.
He was hot, man. Like this thing went on for 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
Like, so we got skated, and then we had a full practice
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
And luckily, I was still in high school, so I got to leave. I was like, hey, I got to go to class, and he's like, all right. And so I got out of it a little bit early. I was like, all the guys were just looking at me, and
Yeah.
then the kid who caused the whole thing, he's sitting in the stands. Like that was the punishment. You sit
really?
and watch the whole thing.
Wow.
And
yeah.
he ended up
That's brutal.
staying on the team and all that. But to your point, right? Like
Yeah.
Corey saying, like, I'm gonna handle it. Like,
Yeah.
if he doesn't, that's probably why we're still partners to this
Oh,
day,
yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
like just what our expectation is of our players and our staff with the sponsors, and then vice versa, right? And so like that's what holds the relationship to this day.
Yeah.
Is that things like that are handled now. Hopefully we all learned our lesson and we never go
Yeah.
back to that. But,
Yeah. Well, let's say we never had a problem with anything after that,
Yeah,
So
I would
imagine
so.
not.
and
yeah.
in going off, hats off to Corey and the Rhinos organization and everything they built, you know, in the middle of the desert. You're talking hockey, like everyone's, you know, you like what they've turned it into is amazing. You know, what it's grown into is amazing to me. Like, you know, for what it was, how it started. Because yeah, we started in '07, so I think we've been a partner almost 18 years. Yeah. You know, it's been pretty much that long. You know, so you know, and it's because our owner's a big hockey guy, so he was like, oh yeah, let's get on the Zamboni, let's put this and that. You know, so yeah, we've been partners for a long time, and we love the relationship. It's always been good, and you know, so and it's just amazing what you've done with the program and what it's turned into now, how big it is, and what y'all are doing, and you know, are playing in different league levels and things of that sort. You know, so that's awesome. So kudos to you guys and your team and what you guys have turned it into. It's amazing.
And you know, like to kind of go off that, it's like, yeah, we've been partners for that many years, and we've got a lot of good partners. And without, you know, the fan support and everybody that's involved with it, it wouldn't be what it is today.
Yeah.
And you know, the way we try to treat everybody is the way we want to be treated. Because if you treat somebody, it spreads like wildfire, man. And you don't hold people accountable. You don't carry yourself professionally. You know, it gets back, and that's when things go sour.
Yep.
Yeah, like especially in those early days, like your guys' partnership was even, not that it's not extremely valuable now, but like, you know, when you're first getting something going and you really need, you know, the support of the community, you guys were one of the first ones to jump on board, and I know that helped kickstart everything that we have to this day, and so it was really significant. I remember like playing, and because you guys didn't used to serve breakfast, right?
No, we've always served the breakfast. We call them breakfast tacos. People will argue that they're burritos,
right,
you know, because it's a flour tortilla, but we call it breakfast tacos. But yeah, we've served breakfast tacos since the very beginning.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember showing up right when that location would open on the west side. We'd be like the first ones in there.
Yeah.
Because our practice was at 7 a.m. So we'd leave the rink and just like wander off to Rudy's. I mean, we'd eat there 3 times a week. Minimum.
Yeah.
We loved it. Like, loved Rudy's.
It's good. You can't beat it.
Yeah. We used to. I remember we used to feed the team a couple times, you know, a month or whatever, and they would come in and eat and things of that sort. So yeah, you know, we love the partnership, and it's a great organization to be partners with. It's first class, you know, everything about it is first class.
We
so
appreciate that.
we want to put our name next to people like that, you know. So
we appreciate it.
yeah.
You know, it's been great. We're gonna take a TV timeout here and come back with part 2 once we get some food rolling here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we got some food coming up.
It'll be good. We're back with part 2. Everyone's you know, Mom always taught us to not talk with our mouths full, but I think we're gonna just break that rule for the next little bit. So we got a little bit of everything. The first round, I guess. Victor, if you want to.
Yeah. So this is our first round that we got here. I brought us out some lean brisket, brought us out some of the regular sausage, and also some of the moist brisket, along with the 3 sides that 3 of our more popular sides, which is our Rudy's beans, green chili stew, which we touched on earlier, and then our cream corn, which is a super popular side. You know, we do have you know, along with our sauce and everything. So we have our sissy and original sauce, and a lot of people don't know the difference. So our original,
this way.
yeah. So the original, so we call our original sauce has cayenne pepper and has a little more kick. So we have fresh cracked black
just
pepper.
The original one, right?
The original, yeah.
That
So
would be
that's
this
the
one.
white label. Yeah, the white label is the original.
Sorry,
yeah.
I had to get it out in front of Mike because that's what he's.
That's the original sauce. So it has cayenne pepper, fresh cracked black pepper. So it's got a little kick to it. If you got heartburn, you don't want to mess with that, you know. And so sissy doesn't have the cayenne pepper, doesn't have as much, you know. So
I guess that was in front of me.
Yeah. So it's a little less for the heartburn people that can't handle it, you know.
So you have just the
better for
2,
you.
like the sissy and then the original.
Yes, we only have the 2, sissy and original, you know. And so, you know, like we have our brisket here, our lean and moist brisket. You know, we smoke our brisket 12 to 15 hours. We throw it in 8, 9 o'clock at night, you know, and we take it out 5, 6, 7 in the morning, depending on the size of the briskets. You know, that's why we say 12 to 15 hours. You cook it low and slow. We use 100% oak wood. So, and we use a very, very dry oak. The drier the oak, the more it's going to smoke. So,
okay.
yeah. So the drier it is, the more it's going to smoke. You know, so, We also have our sausage, which we have a plant outside of New Braunfels there that actually makes our sausage there, and then ships it out to us. So
What is your most popular, or your biggest seller?
biggest seller brisket by
far?
far. Yeah, brisket, then the turkey, which we'll get to sample here in a minute by that. And as far as sides, our beans and cream corn, and then as we told the green chili stew is kind of a hidden gem that once you taste it, you kind of fall in love with it. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's all good stuff. Everything is. We have a lot of CrossFitters, athletes, things like that like to come eat our brisket and turkey because it's all smoked. It's not fried. It's not anything of that sort. It's all the protein. Like a half pound of turkey has 400 calories. And it's that's a lot. A lot of meat for
Not like
for
that baked potato.
Yeah, not like the baked potato. Yeah, the baked potato has a little bit more, but yeah, so it's good. Now the sides are a different story. The sides are a little bit cream corn.
I can't remember the last
yeah.
time I had the cream corn, but
Yeah.
dang, is that good.
Yeah. It's almost like to me, it's almost like a dessert. Almost, like it's just so sweet, but it's good. It's one of our most popular sides. That we serve a ton of gallons of cream corn a day. So
I love
Yeah.
you guys' potato salad too. I usually get that when I show
Yep.
up here.
all
Hey,
right.
man, how are you?
So we got round 2 coming
Oh,
in
wow.
here. So, here's that. Here's what I want to give 'em. The jalapeno cheddar.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So here's that jalapeno cheddar. I don't think any of you guys have tried it
I
yet.
have not tried that.
Yeah, so you guys got to try that. That's a new one that we have.
wow.
And of course, we have our smoked turkey here. And you were just talking about
I was just
potato
talking
salad.
about potato salad.
There's a potato
That's some
salad.
good stuff there. You guys got those.
Could you bring me some more boats? The more boats, yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go.
Say hi to the cameras, man.
Yeah, say hi. This is
gotta
Rudy. Rudy actually, so I'll tell you a quick story about Rudy here. Rudy actually started as a cook for me at the Yarborough location, and he's worked his way up into management. He's worked for us for 18 years since we opened the Yarborough location. So he's been
That's awesome, Rudy.
He's been with us.
And he got a cool name too.
Yeah, he's got the name. He always, I'm sure he gets asked if he's the owner all the time. So but yeah, he's a great guy and a great worker for us, and lucky to have him.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate you. And you guys have some really good desserts too. I was looking at yesterday in your cooler,
Yeah.
the little pecan pies. Is it the pecan pie or pumpkin pie?
Yeah, we have a pecan pie.
Yeah.
We have banana pudding, chocolate pudding, and the peach cobbler is my go-to.
Your go-to?
You
banana pudding's
throw a little bit of ice cream on top of that bad boy, and it's not good for you, like I said, but very good, very good going in.
Coin is really good.
Yeah, that pork loin is really good. It's also another hidden thing that people tend not to order a lot of, but yeah, it's really good. But yeah, we're gonna have some of those desserts coming here in a minute.
Oh wow.
So let me get you guys nice and full for you.
I can have some today, Mikey.
Yeah.
This is for work.
We're about to tell Corey to put you guys do a little skating after this.
Are you right? So how many employees do you have at this location?
At this location, I probably have about 40 to 50 employees. Yeah.
So, when Rudy came in, he's been with you guys for 18 years.
Yep.
So do you guys try to promote from within?
Yep.
That's kind of the company model?
Yeah. So Rudy's been with us 18 years. My GM, Irene, has been with me for 18. She started off as a cashier at 18 years old, and she's now she's a managing partner now. So for that store, and so she's been with us for a long time.
That's really
Pablo, the guy on the west side, he started off as a cook, and now he's the managing partner for that location. And he's been with us for 18 years as well, since it opened. And so so even
That's really good. Says a lot about you guys.
even Rebecca here, she's been with us she worked kind of went part-time and went to school and did some stuff, but ended up coming back full-time, and she's been with us for about 10 years. So so a lot of we have a lot of long-term employees. It's really just a cool company to work for. It's just great people and really down to earth. You know, all the owners and everything from the top to bottom. You know, and it's just a good company, and we offer benefits and all the whole
That was my
shebang. You
next
know,
question.
yeah. So we offer everything. You know, to work here, and you know, it's just you know, a lot of people think, oh, it's a restaurant. Like, what do they have? They have a retirement plan. We got it all. You know, just like it would any other big time company. You know, so.
So I know we're probably talking premature, but the far west side location. So when it does shut down, will you guys try to replace or placement for those employees? Try to.
Yeah, we'll definitely you know, offer them jobs now. You know, if, some of them, you know, we'll definitely offer them jobs, and you know, and they've already been offered. You know, so if they want to stay aboard, they're more than welcome to. You know, we'll find them something to do. You know, so yeah.
Thank you.
So.
Thanks, Coach.
I don't mean to cut you off, but this cheddar.
No, that jalapeno cheddar, it's pretty good, huh? Yeah.
I know.
What kind of cheddar is it?
It's like cheddar cheese.
Whatever
Yeah,
this.
yeah, just like a
jalapeno
sharp cheddar.
cheddar is
Yeah, sharp cheddar. Yeah.
Wow.
You guys started in Austin, right?
No. It's like I'm a mouthful here. Actually, the first one was opened by a man named Doc Holliday. He started it in Leon Springs, Texas, which is outside of San Antonio. If you ever go on 35 and you go into Leon Springs, it still exists today. It's kind of cool to walk in there, and it's part of the San Antonio. So San Antonio is the only kind of franchise that's kind of left. You know what I mean, as far as franchise, and I think all to do with all that. But yeah, that's where the original one was, and that's where it began. Austin really grew it into what it is today. You know, they were a franchise as well. The company recently purchased that franchise off them, and in the last year, it was about a year and a half ago. So now it's part of our corporate.
So are you trying to go away from the franchises?
I'm not sure what their plan is. I just think, you know, they probably, you know, want to, you know, probably were in market to sell, and they're like, well, we'll buy them, you know. So great stores, you know, busy, but they did, you know, the Austin stores we're really popular in the Austin, Central Texas area, and there's a lot of other areas, you know, where we have, you know, so we have Rudy's, and we're in Texas, Arizona, Colorado, Oklahoma,
New Mexico?
New Mexico. Yeah.
There's one right beside the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and right,
Yeah.
right in the parking lot
Yeah.
of the hotel, pretty much, that we stay at.
Yeah. Yeah. So we opened Las Cruces, and we have Santa Fe and Albuquerque. The two Albuquerque stores have been there forever. Yeah. So they've been there for the longest time. Here we go.
Oh, you can't just jump in the camera without introducing yourself.
Yeah. This is Rebecca. She's a general manager here at this location at the Joe Battle store, and so she's been with us for a while. And yeah.
Delicious.
Amazing.
That's my new favorite thing.
Yeah, our sausage too. You know, you can get some of those sausage with the casing that's kind of chewy
Yeah,
and
yeah.
kind of stuff. You know, I like it because ours, you know,
You get that, first kind of when you
Yeah,
bite it, the
crunch.
crunch,
Yeah, a
and
little
then
crunch.
After
into
that,
it.
you're
Yeah,
not
you
tasting
get the boom, and then that little bit of spice will hit you. Yeah, you know, when I came from, so a little backstory on me is I worked for Ford Restaurant Group as the owner that owns Rudy's, and so when I came on board, they had a Chili's franchise. And so I worked I was part of the Chili's franchise. You know, I was in the Marble Falls, Fredericksburg, kind of Kerrville area, and so we were kind of small market. Only had about, I think it was like 8, 9, 10, something like that, little franchise, and I was part of the original owner, Creed Ford, the third. May he rest in peace. He passed away 3 years ago. But he was an original manager at the first Chili's ever built in Greenville Avenue in Dallas. So he worked his way up to, I believe it was chief COO or CFO. I'm not exactly sure exactly what his title, but he worked his way up there and decided to part ways. And part of his thing was to get, you know, a franchise. And so it was really cool to work for them. And that's where I met Chad Parrish, and you know, met the Ford family, and you know, and get started there, you know, and worked my way up, and you know, and then once they called me one day and were like, hey, we're gonna we're selling the Chili's franchise back to Brink International, which owns the Chili's, you know, and but we're gonna call you once we're done, you know, and you know, and kind of we got this deal we're working on. He's like, so we're gonna grow this, you know. They call me and they're like, we're gonna grow this Rudy's brand. He's like, you're my first pick. He was like, I need you to come. You're coming with us, you know, kind of like. And I was single at the time. I didn't care, and I had moved with Chili's. I moved them like 6 times. I moved, just bouncing around from Chili's to Chili's, just working my way up, you know, and getting promoted and stuff. And so yeah, I was like, well, where am I going? They're like, El Paso, Texas, and I was like,
El Paso,
where?
what?
I was like, well, all right, let's go, you know. So I was single at the time, and now I found my wife here, and I think I'm going to be an El Paso lifer now. You know, they say once you get married, marry an El Paso girl, you're stuck here. But no, my kids love it, and you know, El Paso is
Truth, man.
As we all look at ourselves, like, weird.
And so we, you know, El Paso's become home for me. It's just I fell in love with it. I can golf almost year round. Yeah. I can, you know, there's just so many beautiful mountains and hiking and, you know, all the things you can do, and you're so close to so many cool things, you know, out here. And I completely fell in love with it. You know, when I go back home to Austin, you know, I'm just like, man, what is all this crazy? You know, my mom still lives there, you know, so we go back home quite frequently, and just to visit and stuff like that. So yeah, but no, my kids, you know, here and stuff like that. So yeah, so we fell in love, and so we're here now, and we'll see where, you know, I don't know. I don't think we'll move anywhere else, you know, for the meantime.
Well, El Paso's been good to all of us in many different aspects, and it's been good to us. So we're going to just take another little break here. We're going to come back with part 3 when we start feasting on the desserts. All right, we're back with part 3, the dessert part of the meal.
Yeah.
You were saying.
Oh, yeah. So I was just telling you a funny story, because we have, right now we're eating some peach cobbler, Rice Krispie treats, chocolate pudding, banana pudding. And so I think we're all getting a little bit full now, but I was gonna tell a funny story. Is when I met my wife, as we were dating, she loved the banana pudding from Rudy's, so I would always take her, I would always deliver a banana pudding, and I think the Rudy's banana pudding got me in real good, you know. So I think that's how my wife fell in love with me, and she was like, I'm gonna get this for all the time, you know. So yeah, so it was a. It's
Well, you
got to
find your in somehow,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you gotta get it.
You gotta find it.
You gotta smooze them, you know.
Yeah, I
so,
got the hookup. Check this out.
Yeah, mine. You know, most want, you know, purses or whatever and things of that sort. But she was happy. She loved the banana pudding, and she was always asking, you know, always excited when I brought it to her.
Well, I'm tasting this
Peach cobbler.
peach cobbler.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It is that good.
Man.
Did you say your favorite is the banana pudding?
Well, I like banana pudding and the peach cobbler. I like the peach cobbler, but I like to throw a little bit of that bluebell ice cream on top.
Oh, yeah.
And man, I mean, like I said, it's not good for you, but man, it is good going.
It's good for you.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Good for the soul.
You got to have
Good.
it every once in a while. But man, that peach cobbler, just the crispy crust on it and the way we make it is just.
That Rice Krispie cake was phenomenal.
Yeah, that Rice
too.
Krispie is good too. And you know, a whole one it's huge.
Someone's
know?
driving home.
Yeah. So it might be falling asleep on the way back.
I can't see.
I hope you guys got Teslas, you know, with the autopilot.
I'll just put up my thumbs and
Yeah,
figure it out.
yeah. But no, it's you know, yeah. So we had all desserts, you know, and everything, and that's pretty much all the stuff we have now. We as Rudy's, you know, we do offer group meals and things of that sort. You know, a group meal is we feed it's 10 to 100 people, and we could just, you know, it could be delivered or you come pick it up, and it's 3 meats, 3 sides, the whole shebang. You get all that, pickles, onions, jalapenos. You even get iced tea, cups, plates, meal kits. It's like a catering in a box. You just come pick up.
That's really
And we
good.
also do catering as well. You know, so
Well,
we
this
offer
room
all
that we're in now too is we talked about a little bit off air is like a kind of little private dining area as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. We actually have a party room at our Joe Battle location. Not all of them are other 2
And they don't
locations.
charge for it.
Yeah, and we don't charge for it. As long as you order food, you know, we're good with that, you know. So you can call and book and reserve, and see if it's open because it gets taken up pretty quickly.
This probably fits about 75 people. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. We have about 70 to 80 making it tight, gets tight, but 70, 75 comfortable.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's good size room. Good size
Very
room
cool.
to have a meeting or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's I'm stuffed.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Yeah.
We'll be running back to the rink from here.
Yeah.
Not be much work done.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's called a siesta, buddy. Called a siesta. So, what was your favorite so far of the desserts?
I like the banana pudding for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go peach cobbler.
Yeah.
So far, peach cobbler. I'm gonna taste these a little bit later, I think,
Yeah.
once I recover. But I
Yeah.
can't tell my wife that I'm tasting all this stuff. Like she doesn't watch this anyway, so I'm good.
Yeah.
she'll be watching.
Yeah.
Just bring her one home and you're good. Be like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Yeah.
I
I'll let
I
you.
say
I'll,
you're-
I'll let you take her one home.
Yeah, I'll take her one home.
Yeah, I'll let you take her one of each home and let her
and-
smooze her a little bit.
Exactly.
It worked for me. So
I'll let
yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah,
the-
yeah. You can take my
I'll let you know if it
technique.
works for me. But so you guys do a lot of things for the community as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're involved in from military community to helping out school districts. We help out whatever we can, whatever involvement we're able to get into. We're able to do. So we try and give back to the community. Because without them, there's no us. So and then we just they're just the things that we do, especially a military law enforcement, things of that nature, what they do. And my dad being a Vietnam veteran, things like that. It's kind of, I grew up, outside of it's Fort Hood again now.
Right.
It changed it and they changed it back. So, I grew up outside of there and, it's just deep in my heart, especially the military community and things of that sort. But we try and help out as many people as we can. Of course, I wish we could help out everybody, but
course.
it's just we're our limitations, as far as we're a business as well, but yeah, we're definitely involved in the community a lot.
And you got something coming up involving East Texas, the floods out there.
Yeah, so
I don't know if you can talk about that or not, but
yeah. So we're actually going to do another. We do our Cup for a Cause, and the Rudy's fans out there that know our cup, we have our Pink Cup for a Cause to support breast cancer awareness in October, and we do our Camo Cup for a Cause in May to support military charities. So we're actually doing one for all the flood victims in the Hill Country, which hopefully will kick off very soon. Everything's being in production. This was a last-minute deal. The floods just kind of happened, and we decided, company decided, to create a Cup for a Cause. So it's going to be a Cup for a Cause. You can actually go on the Rudy's social media and kind of get some more information on it. But basically, dollar donation is everything's going to go to the flood victims' families, and we're making a special Texas Cup for the month, and it probably will kick off in maybe mid-August or September, I would say. Just because production of cups, the amount of cups that we need, it's a lot. So it should be soon. So be on the lookout for that, and it's for a great cause and helping out all the people. And I can't, imagine, my hearts go out to all the families and, children and everything. I just, I think that's something I don't wish upon anybody is losing your child. I just can't fathom what those people are going through, and whatever we can do to help them out. We've been feeding the first responders out there. We've been taking them meals on almost daily. I think we've been sending food out there. And we started from day one. So Rudy's is just support the Hill Country, and our hearts are devastated with that. So.
you learn a lot about, especially when you're in them in settings like this, you learn a lot about companies when you start talking about them, especially your story, where you started, how you started. We talk about Rudy, 18 years, and started off, kind of at the lower end of the food chain, and now he's the man. And it says a lot, and the tenure of the people that you have working here even says more about, yourself and the company, and it's incredible. So, I encourage everybody to come to Rudy's, not just for, I don't know, the 15 different meats we tasted, between the 3 different sausages, the turkey, everything, and the green silly chew, Mikey, that's one of your favorite, the corn, the coleslaw, everything, and then let's just not forget the desserts. But I want to just thank you for having us. It's been a pleasure to be here, and thank you for your continued partnership with the Rhinos. We can't thank you enough for that, and thank you for having us here today.
Yeah, we appreciate it, and we're happy to help. And like I said, you guys are a first-class organization, and that's the kind of people we do. And Corey and everybody, his team and he's assembled has done a fantastic job with that hockey program. Where it was and what it is now. It's kind of amazing. So great job. Kudos to you guys as well.
Appreciate it. And guys, Rhino season is coming up. We do have some Rudy's giveaways, so don't miss out on that, because those are some of the favorites that we do at the games. And starting September 18th is our first home game. 19th. So hopefully you come to that.
Yeah.
And we also have our Camp All-Star training camp All-Star game August 23rd, 7 p.m., which is going to be great. So try to come to that. Bring your family.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Definitely, and I know we're doing the season ticket holder handout at the Rudy's off Yarborough.
Yeah, that's going to be in September 7th, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember.
9th?
It was sometime.
September 9th.
September 9th, yeah. So we're doing that.
That'll be great.
Yeah,
It's always a good one.
Yeah, we always do the.
Are you going to be there for that?
I should be there. Hopefully I'm in town.
Right on.
Yeah, as long as I'm in town, I'll be there.
Perfect. So yeah, we did that there last year as well, and it was a good time, good turnout.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
The fans really like it when we go to Rudy's. It's awesome for sure.
Yep.
But again, thank you for having us. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys, and remember to like, share, and follow. And don't forget, take care, comb your hair, keep your stick on the ice. Till next time.